Lord, whatever you're doing in this season, please don't do it without me. For your spiritual sports segment on Rema Gospel Radio, I'm CJ. For your quick news and notes, Serena Williams returned to the court in a victorious fashion as she beat Zhang Shuai on Thursday at the Sony Ericsson Open. Louisville is taking a proactive approach to preventing multiple concussions with mixed martial arts helmets as they look to protect players who've had previous concussions. Kentucky freshman forward Michael Kidd-Gilchrist will enter the 2012 NBA Draft after the Wildcat season, according to multiple sources. Former Penn State assistant football coach Jerry Sandusky asked a judge on Thursday to throw out the child sex abuse charges against him, arguing some counts are not specific enough, evidence is lacking in others, and the statute of limitations may have run out regarding 8 of the 10 alleged victims. A judge has ruled in favor of the University of Texas in a lawsuit filed by ESPN against the university in December 2010 relating to a public records request ESPN sent to the university asking for records of correspondence, including emails and other documents relating to conference realignment. Boston College football player Jared Rudolph has been charged with secretly making an audio recording of 2 persons involved in an intimate affair and was released on his own recognizance Wednesday after pleading not guilty to violating the state's wiretap statute. Penn State is offering free child abuse counseling services to the alleged victims of former university assistant football coach Jerry Sandusky. Dennis Verteri, accused of beating 2 New York Rangers fans in a brawl after the NHL Winter Classic in Philadelphia, will be tried on assault charges. NHL Commissioner Gary Bettman said Thursday he's ready to meet with the Players Union to negotiate a new contract, but it's up to the union to decide when that might happen. Philadelphia Phillies first baseman Ryan Howard worked out for the first time in nearly a month on Thursday without wearing a protective boot on his left foot. Los Angeles Angels slugger Kendrys Morales played in his first game against Major League competition in nearly 2 years on Thursday since fracturing his left ankle hopping onto home plate after a game-winning home run on May 29th of 2010. Tensions are running high in the Los Angeles Clippers locker room with multiple losses recently, due in part to the relationship between Coach Vinny Del Negro and his players, and according to sources, Coach Del Negro has lost the team and the players don't want to play hard for him. The Indiana Pacers are signing free agent center Carrillo Frasinko to a rest of the season contract. Former NBA star Allen Iverson is joining a regional basketball league in the Dominican Republic for a month. Lacey J. Banks, the first African-American sports writer at the Chicago Sun-Times, died Wednesday at the age of 68 after a long battle with heart disease, and may God rest his soul in peace. Senator Dick Durbin is setting up a Judiciary Committee hearing about bounties in professional football and other major sports in the wake of news that New Orleans Saints players received extra cash for hits that hurt particular opponents. Andrew Luck smiled, joked with teammates, and looked more comfortable than anybody on a jam-packed Stanford field for the school's pro day and completed 46 of 50 passes, and 3 of those incompletions were drops by his receivers. New England Patriots quarterback Tom Brady restructured the remaining 3 years of his contract, helping the team create $7.2 million in salary cap space this year. Free agent receiver Andre Caldwell elected to sign with the Denver Broncos on Thursday, in large part because of the presence of number 18 under center, and they also signed cornerback Tracy Porter to a 1-year deal worth around $4 million. DeMaurice Smith has been re-elected NFL Players Association Chief Executive without opposition, and finally, after reporting the Hollywood Chamber of Commerce wanted LA Kings goalie Jonathan Bernier to stop using the iconic word Hollywood on his helmet, they are no longer seeking a licensing fee from the Kings goalie in exchange for wearing an illustration of the iconic hillside sign on his mask, and will allow him to keep it as is. I guess they had a change of heart. This sports segment was sponsored by Naturally Relax Massage, where you can relax, release, and relieve naturally in the greater Houston area. For race and more information, please email naturallyrelax@gmail.com. Be sure to follow me on Twitter and YouTube at CJ Sports, and tune in next time for more updates in your next spiritual sports segment, where we sprinkle a little spirituality in your sports. I'm CJ. Be blessed. Have a positive, productive, blessed day, and I leave you with namaste as the divine in me salutes and honors the divine in you.